Ask older Americans what they think of Social Security. Ask Delawareans, ask Americans what they think Social Security is. And they'll tell you it's an earned benefit, a vital lifeline, the thing that keeps them out of poverty, the thing that pays for their medication, that helps them afford rent, that allows them to live decently and safely. It is an absolute foundation on which 70 million Americans depend. Just this Sunday at church, a friend, a retired minister, came up to me trembling and said, I just checked, and Social Security through their website says they don't have an account for me. What will happen if my check doesn't come? Ask Elon Musk, the richest man on earth, what he thinks of Social Security, and he'll tell you it's a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme is a fraud. A Ponzi scheme is a fake. A Ponzi scheme is a theft. And I'll tell you, more Delawareans call my office, reach out to me, grab my elbow as I'm heading onto the train, knock on my door to ask urgently, is Social Security safe? From DOGE, getting into my information, from cuts to the service hours and time and access, more Delawareans ask me urgently about Social Security than any other federal program. Ask Kathleen what she thinks of Social Security, and she'll say this, and I quote, I'm a 64-year-old disabled woman. I'm concerned about my Social Security disability. I am totally dependent on my check, and I'm terrified of what's going on with DOGE. I will be homeless if anything happens to my disability check. Over and over, week after week, all of my colleagues hear the same thing from the people we represent. And for decades, there's been deep bipartisan support for sustaining, for strengthening Social Security. Until now, Elon Musk said the quiet part out loud, that they intend to slash benefits to help pay for tax cuts for billionaires and their buddies. I cannot think of a more immoral thing to do. I cannot think of a more wrong course of action than to slash health care benefits and access to the earned support of Social Security, simply to fund even bigger tax cuts for the very wealthiest Americans and most profitable companies. House Republicans have made it clear their goal is to cut $2 trillion in spending to pay for their reconciliation bill. You can't do that without cuts to Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security. Social Security is not a giveaway. It's not riddled with waste, fraud, and abuse. And Democrats are united in protecting it. We need to strengthen Social Security, not cut it. And I stand with my colleagues and every Democrat in the Senate in saying, hands off Social Security, President Trump and Elon Musk.